Hello, Paul.
Hello, Ahmet.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and you?
Thank you. It's good to see you. And
Indeed.
we are going to do an interview about your life and your spiritual way and also effect of life. And I would like to start a question. Can you tell me who is Paul de Combourg'un?
Paul de Combourg'un?
Paul de Combourg'un.
Just me. Me, I'm 50, I'm quite 55 years old.
You seem too young to be 55 years old.
You're a good liar, I think. But I'm just me. I'm a spiritual healer, so.
Yeah.
And I started when I was, because I did have a lot of spiritual attack during my childhood. And I did develop my own methodology called Divine Sense Therapy.
Divine sensitive
Therapy.
Divine sensitive therapy. So it is the name of your process you do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why I'm going to Turkey from 2016 until now. And in other countries, of course.
Okay. Now I want to ask you that the spiritual processing, is your clairvoyance innate?
Yes, it is innate. It is just related to my own experience. I didn't read any book. I didn't learn anything by other people. Just from my own experience during my dreams. And I did have different experiences when I was awake too, like spiritual attack.
When you are awake, there is lots of spiritual attack to happen to your body and
Yes.
also another aura
Yes,
or what else?
from my childhood until now, because I noticed even other paths are still alive and they can affect your present life.
Present life. So this is the process comes up to you, right? Okay. Do you work face to face or online? Which one is possible, both of or not?
It depends on situations. I can work by a distant way from a picture. I do distant sessions with this methodology every day. People from abroad, from everywhere, can reach me. We plan a meeting.
So online,
Just a picture is enough.
online work is possible, right?
Of course, online is possible. It's
Picture.
possible.
You need a picture.
Yes.
Okay.
At least one picture, and it's possible one-to-one. It's possible different ways.
Different ways. Okay. Are there people or subjects this process is not appropriate to work with you and or another people?
My approach is very specific, very spiritual, very unique in a way.
You said very unique, very specific.
My approach is specific and unique.
Okay. Can you describe the appropriate? You said unique and very specific. Maybe.
Yes, my methodology is with a glass of water.
Okay.
And so it's very spiritual. I don't have to touch physical body.
You don't touch physical body.
I don't have to do it. Same when I'm doing distant with a picture. I don't touch, of course. But this connection with water is related to previous experience during my childhood. And it's like a communication with something from God created and something providing love and life to all living beings.
Compassion and love is your main issue.
Yes.
Okay. What do you need during the process?
I need you. Or your picture.
Okay, you on my picture,
Yeah.
or what else? Border.
We are speaking about each first healing session is quite the same. You can meet me for medical problem, for problem, business problem, any kind of problem anyway. Not only medical, not only because of physical pains. I'm here in a way just to exhaust your wish. But
Existing wish is the main issue.
It can take, yes, many issues. It can take several sessions, but just one session is enough to remove blockages from your childhood, because each people are facing to the negative from your birth. So that's why negative blocks you. And I can go in your past with my communication with water and remove your blockages. Blockage means two different things. Blockage means negative, you bring with you in your present from your past. And the second point is part of your soul blocked in the past. These parts have to be released, and I have to release this part blocked in your soul, in your past. I have to do both things.
You do both
Remove,
things?
destroy this negative, kill this negative.
Remove negatives?
And kill it.
And you totally clear it?
Yes.
And the third one?
And just release your part blocked.
Release the blocked parts.
Mm-hmm.
And wishes is important for me, you know that.
Yes.
And wishes will happen.
To recover your freedom in your life, to recover the place you deserve to have in your life.
The third way.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
it will, because I'm healing events from the past, I can fast the time and provide to you good events.
To the present.
Yes. In your life.
Now, I would like to ask you a specific and a unique question. What should people pay attention to after the sessions?
So when I am working, I can have some physical reactions. I can cry. I can have pains in my
your body.
In my body, yes. And it's not because of my sensitivity. We don't care about sensitivity. And we don't care about who is good, who is bad in your life. A lot of people do bad actions, but they can control it. They are just victim, not guilty. It depends on their education, it depends on events in family. And that's why because of this reaction are showing to people I am working, I am removing negative, releasing parts.
Okay.
And it can provide at the same time side effects to people after healing sessions. But it can be headache, it can be stomach ache, it can be more stressful, more
stressful, or
more exhausted, depends. But just a couple of days, 2-3 days,
couple
no
of
more, or 1 week. No
couple
more,
of
because
3 or 3 days.
yes, just
Feel
because
good.
when I release a part of a soul, these parts are not empty parts. Okay? It takes time for them to recover health. So that's why physics is in touch with the spiritual part of your soul. Because what I can say is the earth dimension, physical dimension, is also a kind of spiritual dimension.
Yeah.
That's why all is connected.
So they in 2 or 3 days they see some X on their physical part of body, or headaches.
It can be it can affect family members, can affect each one which you are sharing your life.
Okay.
And at the same time, he can provoke dreams, nightmares, because it is a spiritual healing session. So you have to see about your blockages. You have to recover your freedom from the spiritual world, from this world of dreams or nightmares.
So if I saw nightmares in my dreams,
it will be better because each one have to fight against the negative side. Understand? I am a fighter for each patient I meet, and I help you to become this fighter. It's to help the good side to be spread all over the world. We need to work together. Understand? That's why we need to build our own harmony for the good side.
May I write to you after nightmares? May I send a mail or in social media? May I write to you my nightmares?
Yes, you can write, of course. You have to report. It's important because I will interpret about, and it's important to recover your sight. Because as long as you are affected by the negative side, you are blind. You can see anything. If you can see, you can't remove. You can get rid of this negative. You can see, but at the time you can see. You can get rid of by yourself. That's the meaning of freedom, to free your soul.
May I ask a similar question with our conservation? What do you feel during session?
What I am feeling
Yeah.
during session?
Yeah.
Pains and
Pains. Pains and?
Pains.
Pains and pains.
Yes, I am fighting.
You are fighting, yeah, it's good.
But after a session, when I know when it is finished, because after a session is different. I continue to cry, but I only feel divine love, divine energy, this divine essence.
Divine essence.
So I'm in touch with, I'm working with, and at the end of each divine, each session is, I continue to cry, but for other reasons, like victory.
This is our, okay.
Victory feelings. Yes.
Okay. My final question: where do you work in Istanbul? You are working in Harmonia or in other places?
No, I'm working in Harmonia Center because good connections.
Good connections.
I work in other Turkish city. It's like a friendship because I love so much Turkish people.
We like French people too.
Yes, of course. From my country, I like humans first.
Yeah.
I don't have to judge any political, any economic. Just human is enough.
Okay. Thank you for this interview.
You're welcome.
And
Rica ederim. In Turkish.
ben de teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun.
Çok teşekkür ederim.
Yine bekleriz.
I can't reply.